Tuesday morning for the first semi-final against the Hollywoodbets, Dolphins and Boland. On my left hand side here we have Bantu Dandala and myself, Brady Boland, which will be covering the game today. Glad to have you here, Buns. What can you say about today's game?
No, thanks, Braids. Thanks for having me. Yeah, lovely Tuesday morning out in Potchefstroom. Sunny day, no clouds in the sky. Chilly. It's about that time nowadays. Mornings a bit cold, evenings get a bit chilly, but we're out here at the JB Marks Oval. Got a lovely contest, as you said. Hollywoodbets Dolphins versus Boland. I saw the guys doing their paces earlier on. Looks like some stiff bodies, but we got a lovely contest on here. Like you said, it's a semi-final. News out in the middle. Toss was won by the Dolphins and they elected to bowl first.
Yeah, Dolphins have obviously elected to bowl first. It'll be an interesting one to obviously see why they obviously did that. From what I've seen and what I've been following over the week, this Boland team looks like quite a strong team with bat and ball. So it'll be interesting to see why the Hollywood Dolphins obviously chose to bowl first.
Yes, correct, Braids. It is a interesting call. If you look down the line at Semves, tough to defend on this ground. But hey, semi-final, you would think, runs on the board, put a bit of scoreboard pressure on. But this is cricket at the end of the day.
Yeah, like you said, I think it is obviously very tough ground to defend. Quick outfield. So obviously the Hollywood Dolphins probably thought, you know what, history says that it's actually quite easy to chase down here, so we would maybe fancy ourselves chasing down anything. But it is a semi-final, and the semi-final means pressure. The semi-final means who's going to crack first. The semi-final means who's got the guts to obviously chase down whatever has been put on the board. So it'll be very interesting to see. We obviously see the first bowler coming into the attack here now. We have Cameron Sival that's opening up. He's coming around the wicket. All right, quite a lengthy little run up. Interesting field that he's got here as well, where he's got two guys catching on the leg side with a deep square, fine leg. As he comes in here for the first ball, should be interesting here. And he rolls, plays a cross bat shot, and it beats those two fielders on the leg side for a single. Good fielding out there in the deep. Bunch, your first time commentating in this format of the game?
Funny enough, it's not my first time commentating on this format. Beautiful shot. They've scurried through for a single. One thing to notice, as you said, we've discussed about it being a semi-final. Hollywoodbets have come up with a lot of energy in this first two balls. Definitely looks like they're here to play. But no, Braids, it's not my first time commentating this format. Many years back, I did commentate a Varsity Cup game. I will say this first time commentating in a blind cricket match. So yeah, like I said earlier, good to be here. Excited. Semi-final, energies are up.
Yeah, I think with this bunch, I think both teams' energy will be really up here. and he plays a little sweep shot down to fine leg there. Yeah, like I said, in this format, and both sides are obviously going to bring their energy. I think they started the energy in their warm-ups as well, and even in their discussions. I think it was. Oh, and that's a one-planer miss there. It's a great dot there. And I can actually see that it's a great dot, and you can actually hear that it's actually a great dot. So, it's another dot for Suo, another dot there for Hollywood. Hollywood Dolphins as he completes the first over there. 4 off that over. Great start so far. Yeah, like I said, obviously I saw this morning in their warm-ups. They're very energetic. They obviously did a lot of bowling, did a lot of hitting. They actually set up. It's actually strange how different how they go about their stuff with regards to a normal cricket team. They'd actually, in their warm-ups, they'd actually set up and they'll play an actual game, which constitutes their warm-ups, which was very interesting to see. It's a hell of a, plays a bit of a cut shot and it beats point, and it runs away for a boundary, which is obviously the first boundary of the morning for Boland.
Yeah, great shot. But unfortunately allowed him to free his arms there, and he latched onto that. Beating the point fielder, a bit backward of him, and runs away for the first boundary of the day.
Another shot. Another shot, and it obviously hits point there. Great fielding by the backward point there. It must be extremely tough for this bunch. Obviously, you know, we're very fortunate to be in the position that we actually are, but it's incredible how to see these guys obviously stop the ball, the way they get behind the ball, the way they dive around the field. That's a hell of a cricket shot for Dot. Yeah, Bunce, I think we're extremely fortunate to be in the position that we are, but these guys are doing an unbelievably good job. Oh, chance to mid-on, but he gets through for the 1 run.
Yes, as you said, Brady. Bodies behind the ball. Guys are throwing themselves around. Like we said earlier, this is a semi-final. Hollywoodbets Dolphins have come here with the energy, and let's hope that they can continue through the innings. He sweeps that. Batters are running hard. Only the 1.
Bit of confusion between the wickets there for the Boland team, where I think the non-striker there was waiting for the call and obviously didn't get the call. Could have been a run-out chance there, but unfortunately not. Second over, 12 runs on the board. Good start here by Boland. Like we said, obviously Boland, a good little team that they've got, and it looks like they started off really well here. 12 wild loss after 2 overs. Thoughts?
No, definitely started well. Been a good power play so far for them. You alluded earlier to them having a pretty strong batting lineup, and as you can see early on, they are looking to capitalize on anything that's slightly wide from them. We've seen a few cuts past the point region.
Hell of a cricket shot there down to fine leg. Good fielding by number 15 down there at fine leg as he reduces it down to 1 run. Another cross bat shot there down to fine leg. Oh, good fielding there by number 15 down that fine leg. Reduces it down to 1 run as well. It looks like the important fielders down here is obviously going to be on the leg side because majority of the shots are getting played on the leg side here.
That'll be the first extra of the game. Yes, definitely. The sweep. Looks like they have their... Looks like they have their key fielders on the leg side, or what you would classify as your B3 players on the leg side, running around, covering it on the boundary.
Oh, wants a plan to miss here. Obviously, Gomo here into the attack. Change of bowler, and he's actually obviously giving away those 2 wides and plus those 2 shots down to fine leg. But other than that, he's been really good this over so far. That's a hell of a cricket shot, Dad. Down to cow corner there. Great fielding by the fielder to reduce it down to 2 runs. Run out chance. Oh, he gets in there nice and easy.
Opportunity
for another overthrows. Good running here by the Boland. The awareness has actually been really good by them.
Definitely very good running from Boland. Looking to turn those 1s into 2s. And that's been from ball 1. You alluded to them being a good batting outfit. And obviously you can see now that they are looking to push those, trying to capitalize on this power play.
Slow-mo. Oh, hell of a cover drive played by the batter, yeah. He's running away down to the boundary. Oh, unlucky. Good fielding. Unlucky there. He tried to stop it with his left foot, but unfortunately fell over the rope and picked up the ball, and there was 4 runs there for the Boland. But hell of a cricket shot by Boland.
Fredericks here getting into his groove here. He's 13 off 7.
Oh.
That's a no ball. He swept the game. They're pushing one hard.
Great fielding there by Silon, the captain. For one hell of a start. Oh, great start here by Boland. Like we said, they're obviously a strong batting team. Like you said, they're obviously looking to capitalize in the power play, which they definitely have done so far.
And we can see that Fredericks looks to be the aggressor here. Marks is looking to just knock it around. He's 9 off 11. Fredericks 14 off 8, looking to take the bowlers on. 3 overs left in this power play. They're going at 10s. Apologies, 8.7s.
We have a change of bowling from our side. Olelo into the attack as he comes down. Oh, and he's hit the stumps, and that's the first wicket down for him. Great delivery there. And a wicket that was really needed in this power play.
He has come in and put it on the money. You miss our hit, sir. You can see what that means to them. Boland were looking to start to build a platform for them. Wickets fall, Marks is gone. 9 off 11. Hollywoodbets are ecstatic. You could see what that meant to them, to the coaching staff on the side of the field.
I just love how they celebrate every wicket. They celebrate every stop. You can actually see, even in the huddle right now, they still encourage him, making a lot of noise. And you can take a leaf out of their book.
That's that energy we were talking about from the warm-up. It starts. You know, you talk about starting so well. From first ball, their energy levels have been right up there. They know this is a semi-final. They had to play. Lovely wicket, much needed wicket. That brings in Edric to the crease.
Interesting field, yeah. For Edric, yeah. I must say the leg side is very packed, yeah. And that's a good dot. A dot that obviously hits into his thigh pad there. I think Olania is looking to get a few dots here to the new batter. Great shot here. As he beats fine leg, and that's raced away for the boundary for 4 runs.
Yes, great cricket shot here from Edrich. Gets nice and low to the ground, sweeps it around the corner. Fine leg did his best to get around, but unfortunately couldn't get to it. You would have thought that a wicket would bring a few dots, but no, he's here.
All the way into the crease again too. Oh, and that beats third man. And yet again it runs down to the boundary. And because he's obviously a B1 player, that counts as 8 runs. So it's obviously 16 runs off this over now, which is an absolute bonus for Boland.
We spoke about their batting lineup. They're not going to hold back. Fall of a wicket, you'll think it'll bring a few dots, a bit of pressure. No, son. In my area, I'm going.
A little bit of a hold up here as the wicketkeeper tried to obviously chase the ball down there and he couldn't get down to it. It's a good dot. That's a good dot there for Hollywood Dolphins. After those two balls that obviously went for 16 runs there, trying to save the over now. Oh, that's another good dot here for Hollywood Dolphins. And that's the end of the over. 4 overs. 4 overs gone, 42 runs, 1 wicket. I still feel probably Boland is obviously smiling there after these 4 overs now. Even though they've lost their 1 wicket, they're up with the run rate, which is 10.5. Your thoughts there, Bantu?
Yes, definitely. Boland are smiling. You can see them on the side of the field. Big cheers from the teammates. They're off to a flyer. Going at 10.5 to the over. Frederick, 14 off 8. Edrich has come in, 16 off 5. There's still 2 more overs. Still 2 more overs in the power play. And looking how Frederick has been setting up and going about his business, I don't think he's looking to slow down.
Great shot there by Boer. Good fielding by Hollywood Dolphins to cut it down to 2 runs. Yeah, I think to be deadly honest, I think Boer he's a threat for Hollywood Dolphins. If they don't get him out, I think there might be a healthy little score here. And he has played an unbelievable shot for 4 runs over the bowler's head. Safest shot in the cricketing manual there.
A little shimmy down the track. No fielders behind the bowler. Frederick looking to take it on. Moves to 20 off 10. 11.1. Run rate achieved by Boland.
They've gone off to an absolute flyer here. a flyer that probably the Boland dugout will be extremely happy about, as we see Sewell coming around the wicket here. That's another hell of a shot, and it's another boundary for Boland.
Another little shimmy. Another hit down the ground, this time along the carpet all the way. Senves, fast. Fast outfield, hard to cut that off.
He beats Point here, which he could possibly get 2 runs. Yeah, good run in here by the Boland. Really, really good run in here. Really, really good batting here by the Boland. Obviously, they've gone 2, boundary, 2. So there hasn't been any dots in this over, which is also a bonus for them.
Another shimmy, this time missing out. The danger man, Frederick, is gone. Look what that means to the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Management on the side going off. That's the wicket they needed. That's the one.
Big wicket for the Hollywood Dolphins. He was a danger man, as you said. 26 off 12. Big wicket for them. And you can see how happy they actually are to get that wicket.
Caps off to Frederick. He's coming. Tried to lay a foundation, tried to lay a platform for his team. I don't think Boland would be too unpleased about his start. Of course, as a batter, love to be there at the end of the innings. Love to bat on through the innings for your team. But he's definitely laid a foundation for them to build off.
Yeah, great foundation here for the Hollywood. For the Boland. A foundation that obviously now the team just has to bat around. They're probably going to try and keep the momentum going. But if they don't, they've got off to a great start here.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how Boland does go about it. We've been talking about their batting. Is it a case of, hey boys, we keep going. We back ourselves. If it's in our areas, we go. Remember, Edric, every run he gets is doubled. He doesn't have to take the risk.
Yeah, if he just goes to run a ball, obviously Boland will be smiling. But the bad ball still stays the bad ball, and you still got to put that away. Eh?
New man to the crease, Camphor.
Oh, and it just beats fine leg. Sorry, mind you, the keeper. But great attempt, obviously, to try and stop the single there by the wicketkeeper. And that's the end of the 5th. Boland 55 for 2 after 5. Last one of the power play. Boland's still on top, I reckon.
They'll definitely be smiling. Definitely be smiling with this power play. But it's a semi-final. Things can change quickly. We've been talking about the Dolphins' energy out in the field. One thing we have to admire and we have to respect is that their energy levels have been up. A lot of encouragement. Yes, Boland 11 to the over. KZN trying to stay in it. A few wickets, things can turn.
Change of bowling. As we see, Lomo coming into the attack once again. He's bowled 1 over. 0 for 14. That's a beautiful glance down to fine leg for 1 run. Good fielding by fine leg fielder there. He cuts it down to 1 run. I just love how they place the ball down to in certain places. Their touch game is actually really, really good. Edric hasn't seen much of the strike since we saw that first over he actually faced.
A little hold up at the moment. A sleeve, missing a sleeve. Or rather wristband. In blind cricket we know that they're B1, B2 and B3 players. And if you can notice, there are a few different wristbands. They have different colors which identifies to the players and to the umpires of each person's category.
And it's missed by the wicketkeeper. And they've managed to scramble through for 2 runs there, Boland.
Yes, so for the viewers at home, if you're able to look carefully, you'll see a lot of players have got wristband. Like I said earlier, there's white, red and blue. So your white wristbands are worn by your B1 players. Those are the players who are completely blind. Your B2 players would have the... Yes, on the scurrying through.
Good fielding by Milan. I think if he reacted a little bit earlier, there was in with a chance with a run out.
Definitely. Boland still running hard, still taking on those singles, trying to turn those ones into twos.
Chance, 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 chance. Ah, and he gets back into the crease there. A little bit of a fumble down at fine leg. But the throw was bad there. If the throw was on target there, I think the batter was in danger there.
Definitely, definitely. Little fumble. That's beating them. That's beating them. Great shot by Kamfer. Gets down on the sweep. The targeted area and runs along the carpet for 4.
Kamfer has actually come in and he has his touch game. I've been really, really impressed with his touch game. He has hit the leg side and beat that gap with 2 guys on the leg side on the boundary there, and he's done beautifully well there to beat those 2 guys. Another touch game.
Goes again.
This time only 1 down to fine leg. But Kamfer, like I said, he's been really, really good since he's come in. Anything on the leg side, he hasn't tried to overhit it. He's placed it down into your fine leg, deep square pockets. And he's run really well since he's come in as well.
That's the end of the power play. Boland was 67 for 2. Just to get to the head of my point I was trying to make for the viewers, or not point, rather observation. Your B1 players got the white wristband, B2 red, and B3 blue. And those are your different categories of players. Would be the correct word be your blindness, or obviously like your B1s are completely blind, your B2s are slightly or partially blind. And I think we've seen, like you said, you're talking about those areas where I would assume most of the B3 players are in at square leg, getting along, trying to cut off the sweeps that come to the square leg region, the fine leg region. Those are your players you can partially see.
As we can see now, the B1 bowler is coming into the bowling lineup. Unfortunately, that first ball is a wide. And it's actually really good to see how he gets help from the wicketkeeper, which is really, really lovely to see, because he actually directs him and guides him, which is really good. That's a really good ball by him. Great shot down to long on for 1 run. Great shot down there to long on for 1 run. Like we said, obviously your B1 is your blind, your fully blind players, and they obviously get guidance from, number one, obviously the stump from the bowling side, and plus the wicketkeeper, which is really lovely to see. Chance of a stumping, but Edric gets back into his crease there, just in time. That's a good shot down to square leg for 1 run. Good fielding by square leg boundary. Been a good over so far for the Hollywood Dolphins. Steady. Yes, they've given away 3 wides, but there hasn't been a boundary yet. Another shot. Good shot down to fine leg. Good fielding by fine leg. And he cuts it down to 1 run. Good. Very good. It's a good dot. It's a very good dot for Hollywood Dolphins. Like I said, it's been a very steady over so far. Yes, he's given away 3 wides, but other than that, he's managed to get 2 dots in this over as well. And yet again, another dot. So Pelele has saved this over for the Hollywood Dolphins, which has been a very good over for them.
Yes, he'll be happy with how he's closed out that over, especially with a bit of a nervy start. 3 wides, semi-final, energy's up, but hey, nervous energies can be a part of that, you know. They can be a part of that. Shaky start to the over, but he's come back beautifully to cut it down to no boundaries. Boland, very dangerous, looking to be on the offensive. 74-2 off the 7, going at a run rate of 10.6. Betts would be pleased with that. Dolphins would be very pleased with that over.
Yeah, you speak about a nervy start. Those first 3 balls showed that the bowler was a little bit nervous there, but other than that, he came back beautifully well to obviously close off the over. That's a really good shot. Good fielding down at cow corner. I just love how they throw their bodies around for every single ball. And I'm pretty sure the ball is obviously traveling quite fast to them as well.
I don't think it's soft either. Putting their body on the line for the team.
It's a good shot there by Edric to point for 1 run. Edric has been really, really good for Boland. He's got 24 of 12 balls. If he hasn't hit a boundary, his rotated strike, it's so good to see as well. A little reverse sweep. But he obviously missed out because it was a little bit too wide, as the umpire called it wide.
Edrich is building up a little healthy innings for Boland. Hasn't looked to hit it too hard. You alluded to his touch game. He's just been looking to place it. Again for him, ones come twos, twos come fours. Shot, little shimmy down the ground. Little opportunity for a run out. He's held on to it. Guess they'll be happy with not giving away too many boundaries for these last 2 overs. Ones and twos they'll be happy with, especially with the start that Boland have got. A few quiet overs for them. Interesting to see what happens.
There's been some quiet overs so far. The boundary hasn't come around in these past few overs. He's dragged it down to fine leg. Good fielding by the guy. Beg your pardon, at cow corner there. He's been good at cow. He's been very good. He's covered a lot of ground. Reverse sweep. Good dot for the Hollywood Dolphins. Very good dot. Another dot for the Hollywood Dolphins. Good over for the Hollywood Dolphins. They've strung up a few good overs now. The power play was obviously a destructive power play. They've managed to bring the run rate down to 10.1 now. After the 2 or 3 quiet overs with no boundary. They've managed to control it. They've managed to cut out the boundary, which is always a positive.
Yes, 2 quiet overs for Boland. Dolphins will take those 2 overs and run with them, looking to string up another one from this end. I don't know if it's just me, but you get a feeling that something might happen here. We've seen Comfort go on a few reverse sweep shots, options which wasn't playing when he first got to the crease. I think you can just feel a bit of a shift in momentum, if you want to call it that. First over.
Really. Good shot there by Edric into the hole for 1 run. Good fielding in that cover area. Be interesting to see how Comfort goes about his business now. He's been a few dots now. And he hits one down to long on. Good fielding at long on. Really good fielding at long on there. Restricts him for 1 run. Does Comfort keep his touch game on? Does he look for the boundary? What do you think, Bunce? What do you think he's going to go? How is he going to go about his business?
Yeah, we've seen Comfort go for a few reverse sweep options. I think Boland would be hoping that he does keep this touch game going. Boland would hope that this partnership, 31 so far.
Chance. Just misses.
Boland would hope that this partnership, which is 33 at the moment, can materialize. Like we said, strong power play for them. A few quiet overs. Looking to steady the ship.
Lele. Comfort down into deep square. Chance of maybe for them getting 2. No, he's been restricted to 1.
I think there's your answer, Braids. Still looking to touch it. Touch game. Turn the 1s into 2s, 2s into 3s.
And I feel sometimes periods in the game where you're going to have periods like this. It's really important to have a touch game. Yes, the boundary's not coming, but you're still rotating the strike, which is always good.
And running hard.
Comfort hits it into the pocket. Deep square yet again. Restricted the boundary. 1 run yet again. Down to fine leg. 1 run yet again. Like we said, these boundaries hasn't come now for a couple of overs now. I also sense that there could be something. And here we see a message obviously coming on. And a miss. Oh, and he's been sent away. He has been sent away.
This is a semi-final. Got to ask the captain for permission if you want a little water break. A little change of gloves. He's run on. Like he's run a 100-meter sprint and he's been turned back. No, sir.
Got to get off that field. What do you think the message was, though? Change of bowler, yeah. Lamini coming into the attack. Oh, and he starts off with a wide. Oh, Bantu, what do you think the message was?
I mean, that's a good question, Braids. I mean, you spoke earlier at the beginning of the game about the semi-final and the pressures that come with it. Boland has got off to a flyer. Could those few overs pull the way to Kyle corner? Looking for 2. He's coming back. Again, just that throw. Border has got off to a flyer, going at 10s to the over. A few quiet overs, all of a sudden a message coming out. Could that be a little bit of that pressure you spoke about earlier in the day about who's going to crack first? It's stroking it around. Touch games. Another sweep to deep square. Only the 1 this time. Good fielding. I don't think they've got anything to worry about. Just keep going about their business now. Take it as deep as possible. So it is interesting. It is a good question. What could that message be about? Then again, it's Potchefstroom. There's a bit hot out there. Might have been just a water break there, Braids.
Yeah, they have run between the wickets quite a bit as well. And that's a hell of a dot. Sorry, mind you. That's a good dot by Hollywood Dolphins. Like we said, we've obviously strung up a few dots. The boundary count has gone down. And that beats. Could that be our first boundary? No, it hasn't. It looks like the outfield has slowed down as well. There's been a bit of a hold up. I wonder what the hold up is about. Down to cow corner again for 1 run. Hollywood Dolphins have really done well in the field after the power play with all the shots and the boundaries that obviously come there. Boland has obviously played, but the last 5 overs, their fielding has been really, really good. Oh, brilliant fielding. Brilliant fielding.
Putting the body on the line. You see what it means to them, everyone congratulating him. Beautiful stop there at a silly mid-wicket. Another quiet over goes by for Boland. Another good over for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. End of the over. The score is 98 for 2. And it looks like the players will have a drinks.
During this drinks break, the conversation is probably, from a Boland point of view, I think they'll still be happy with how they're going about their business at this present moment. I think from a Hollywood Dolphins, I think they would obviously probably think that momentum's obviously shifted to their side. They've been good in the field. They'll keep encouraging that they're obviously good in the field. Their bowling has been good as well. They've restricted the boundary. So I think from a Hollywood Dolphins point of view, they'll think that maybe they've got a little bit of a sniff here where they can obviously get another 1 or 2 wickets as well.
.98 for 2 after 10. Players have had the drinks. Back end of the first innings. Boland happy with the start. Hollywoodbets will be happy with the few overs they've strung in. Few wickets can change the game. Comfort and Edrich going along perfectly for the Boland side. Their partnership is 44 at the moment. Edrich is 34 off 19 and Comfort playing a healthy hand of 20 off 17. Interesting to see how they go about it. Do they keep knocking it around? Touch game. When do they go for it? If they go for it.
Reverse sweep by Kamfa. The wicketkeeper did really, really well by obviously putting his body on the line there to stop it. Another dot for KZN. Unfortunately, that's a wide. I think he was lucky there to get a wide. I thought he was a little bit inside. Better obviously advanced as well. I think the bowler would feel unlucky with that one. Straight in line. Hits it out into the pocket of
They're pushing for
Corner,
two.
pushing for two. Run out chance. Bad throw once again. I think their throwing has really let them down, Hollywood Dolphins. I think if they could have obviously just been a little bit better with the throws, they could have had maybe 2 or 3 run-outs as we speak now. But advances. Hits it down the ground. Good fielding by Madoff. Puts a boot out. Like I said, he has actually been very, very good for Hollywood Dolphins. He's covered a lot of ground for them and stopped a lot of boundaries for them.
Yes, definitely Brady there. Put the body on the line. The energy levels have been up, but it's just been the final finish. The throws. Could be a different game.
That brings up the 50 partnership between these two batters. Edric down into fine leg. Good fielding once again by the fine leg fielder. I've been really, really impressed with the fielder at fine leg and the fielder at mid-on. They've covered so much ground, cut out the boundary, got it in, cut it down to 1 instead of 2s. Lucky, that's a bit of a wide. I love how they still encourage, even if it is a bad ball or if it's a wide or a no ball, they keep encouraging, which is really, really lovely to see. Back down to cow corner there for 1 run. Good fielding at fine leg at cow corner.
And that's what we were talking about. 4 overs, if I'm not mistaken, where there hasn't been a boundary. Hollywoodbets Dolphins looking to squeeze their way back into this.
Good dot for the Hollywood Dolphins to close off that over. Even though there was a few wides in that over, the boundary still hasn't come.
And that run rate, at a point, that was at 11.1. It's come right down to 9s. They're creeping in here, trying to get their foot back into the door here. Over by over, ticking away. The boundary ball has not been given to them. Fielders have been throwing their bodies out at the square leg areas, at the fine leg areas. Bit of a momentum shift. 1 wicket now could change it.
Sweep down to fine leg for 1 run. Good fielding by fine leg. Really good fielding. I must say your important areas in blind cricket, from just me observing and watching today, is fine leg, your deep square, your cow. They play a lot of leg side shots. As we see that one now, which is a dot. And a good dot for them. Really, really good dot. Dlamini into the attack here. Yet another dot here. This is great bowling by Dlamini. He's bowled 1.3 overs and only gone for 8 runs. With a few dots in these few balls that he's just delivered. Something's going to happen. There's a cut shot down to point fielding. Good diving stop by the point. Actually, third man came around there and stopped it in that point region. It's really, really good to see how much ground these guys actually cover, man. And I think they can also sense that something's going to happen for them where they've been so good in the field. The wicket should come around any time now. It's into the hole to extra cover his turn.
They're pushing for 2.
Oh!
You can sense it building. Pushing hard there for 2. Bit of frustration maybe that the boundary balls aren't coming. Again, just a throw. Someone behind the stumps. Bit of a chance.
I think that was a really good throw. I just think someone just needed to be at the stumps to gather that ball and take off the bails. Touch. So that touch game into fine leg, beg your pardon. And Boland has realized now, even though their run rates has been at a high, like obviously you said that it started at 11s. They brought it down to 9.5, but I still think they still feel that they're in control. And obviously the boundary hasn't come around for a long period now, and they've obviously identified that, but they're still rotating strike. Comfort's still been good where he's just been damming it into pockets, running hard. His favourite one has been down to fine leg and deep square. Is he going to continue that? How long is he going to continue it for? Is there going to come a time where he's going to say, it's boundary time now, or is he going to carry on knocking it around? We'll wait and see. Once again into the pocket. Down to fine leg. Oh, run out chance. Bad throw. Bad throw, bad throw, bad throw. Bad throw. And you can actually hear in the outfield the guys are saying it's coming, it's coming. The wicket, they've sensed that the wicket is coming.
They can feel it.
Down to fine leg. Down into fine leg for 1 run there once again. When Kamper's on strike, fine leg is always in the game. It's always in the game.
Always got to be on his toes.
Oh. Sipilela has been good this over. Only managed to give away 5, which he feels maybe could have been 3 if the fielding was just better in the outfield. As I speak, he's
Put the mockers on him.
yeah, he just bowled a wide there, unfortunately. But he's still been good, Sipilela. Oh, and he's done him.
He's gone the wrong way. That brings up the first boundary in a while.
And I think a boundary at the right time. Will this boundary bring a bit of momentum into the innings? Unfortunately, the boundary fielder went the wrong way. He took off to his right-hand side and obviously beat him on his left-hand side. Good anticipation, I must say, but obviously just left a little bit too early.
The shimmy.
Shimmy down the ground there to mid on 4-1. And Boland will be happy with this over so far. Will this be the momentum switch that they've been waiting for? Momentum switch that'll maybe take that run rate back up to 11s. That's the touch game here by Edric. It looks like Edric's also gone into that molo. He's trying to hit it too hard instead of just getting bat on ball for 1 and scampering through for the signal. He's actually done really well here. He's 40 of 25 balls, 10 runs off his half century. He's played really well. He's just gone about it. He's come on. When he's come into the crease, he's knocked it around. He got a few boundaries in the beginning of his innings, but the boundary count obviously slowed down, and then he started knocking it around, which has been good to see as well. And just quietly just gone about his business and got himself to 40.
Yeah, and we've been trying to guess, how would they go about it? How's Edric going about it? And then he's just showing us, knocking around, going about his business. And again, for him, every run is double. So he's just happy to be that anchor man for them. Partnership's at 74 at the moment. Healthy partnership, looking to take this deep into the innings. That's him again.
Good fielding yet again in that cow corner region. By the looks of it, it's Romo that's looking after that region. I must say he's been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant today in the field. Camper yet again with his touch game. His touch game has been really, really good, and I've been really impressed with his touch game.
Have to pose a question, Braids. Wickets in hand. When would you feel would be that good time for Boland to put on that counter attack? Understandably.
God. And as we speak about that, a wicket has just fallen, and it's the dangerous Edric that has gone for 42 runs. He's batted extremely well, and we just spoke about him. We just spoke how good he's actually been. He's gone for a healthy 42 of 27 balls. He's been really good for Boland. Unfortunately, it looked like he missed it and went through his legs and onto the stumps. But he's batted really well.
No, definitely. Another man looking to anchor Boland. Healthy 42 of 27. Going about his business. He would have loved to get to that half century. He would have loved to. Unfortunately, Dlamini says, no, sir, not today.
Certainly not today, Dlamini said. I'll put the handbrakes on it before he gets that healthy 50. But it gives another opportunity for another batter to come in.
Well, Braids, I was going to ask the question, when do you think Boland would go a bit more on the offensive now? I think with that wicket, it might have halted procedures a bit. Does the mindset change? Does Camphor go back into a shell again? Can the Hollywoodbets sneak through a few healthy overs in their favour? There are wickets in hand, though.
Yeah, I think the important thing is obviously wickets in hand. I don't think they need to put the handbrakes on. I think they've got 7 wickets in hand, which they can look to obviously increase the run rate. There's still 7 overs to go, 6 and a bit. They've got to put the accelerator button on now, I think. Williams off the mark, just pops it into the deep square region for 1 to bring Camphor on strike. It's going to be interesting to see how Camphor goes about his business now. That's a bit of a tough call. It's a bit of a tough call, that. Great fielding by the 2 guys catching on the leg side. He's put his body on the line. It's hitting pretty hard. You can still see he's still down. But that is really, really good fielding by those 2 guys. Good teamwork.
Spoken about it throughout the innings. Hollywoodbets Dolphins players aren't afraid to put their body on the line. Another clear example there. Unfortunately, he does look a bit sore after this one. Then he's taken a bit of a blow to the knee. Now he's up. He's just coming into the shot now for the viewers at home. Bit of the magic spray and good to go.
Well, the magic spray, some ice, probably some water on the knee, and I think he'll be good to go.
I might be wrong here, Braids. It looks like he's gonna seek treatment off the field. I must say, it did hit him quite hard. Very brave to put the body on the line, but that's been the story of the day for the fielding team. They're not afraid to put their body on the line. Try to cut those 1s into 2s. Excellent stop in that mid-wicket region.
I must say, like I said earlier, they were really, really good in the field so far. The groundwork has been brilliant. But can't question them on the groundwork that they've done today. And I'm pretty sure if it boils down to the last ball of this over and the Hollywood Dolphins obviously win this game, they'll look back on their fielding and they'll say they've done a really good job in the field.
Sifilele back into the attack.
Camphor with his touch game yet again. Williams just knocks it into the fine leg region yet again. And the KZN Hollywood Dolphins will be very, very happy with how they've gone about their business in these last few overs. The boundary count hasn't come. For yet again. Drops it into fine leg for 1. If I was the KZN guys, I'd actually have someone probably cut out that shot and and make Comfort look in a different position. Maybe look straighter, or maybe look to a cow area where you can actually squeeze for that dot there. And yet again, they've knocked it into that short 45 area. Fine leg yet again, doing a really good job down there to cut it down to 1. Catch. Yeah, that is a beautiful catch. What a great catch. And it's a dangerous Comfort that is gone. That is a beautiful caught and bowled. It came back with pace there, and he has just plucked it out of the air.
Never easy taking those on the follow through. It's come back with pace. Beautiful catch. Momentum shift. Dangerous Comfort gone. Edrich back in the hut. You can feel the energy. You can feel that, but you could feel what that meant to them. Moments like that is what you look for in a semi-final. A man to put the hand up, and it has come at the perfect time. Just when you think Boland wanted to go onto the offensive. A piece of magic. Great catch.
Great catch by the bowler. We just spoke about where Comfort's obviously going to be looking to hit the ball, and he kept hitting it down to fine leg, and I think the bowler realized that, and he obviously changed his line, and he went probably a little bit wider, which made Comfort look a lot more straighter. And that delivery actually brought the wicket, which was a brilliant caught and bowl. Absolutely brilliant caught and bowl. That dismissal has obviously brought Hendricks to the crease, and he's off the mark with the first ball. He knocks it down to fine leg for a single, and that brings the end to the 15th. Boland 140 for 4 after 15. Williams on 1. Hendricks on 1. They don't have much time to rebuild this innings. It's going to be interesting to see how they go about their business now.
This is what the bets would have been wanting after that drinks break. To start well, to sneak through a few wickets. The 2 dangerous men are back in the hut. 2 new men in. Energy levels are up on the field. And another dot. That's what can happen when a new man comes to the crease. Doesn't quite have the feel for the wicket. The pace of how the ball is coming onto him. A few dots. It's another dot.
Great dots in this period of the game. Hollywood Dolphins will take any dot at this period of the game. He just knocked one into deep square for 1 run. They'll still be happy with that. They'll still be controlling this period of the game. They'll be extremely happy with that. Williams have done well there to just... They don't have a fine leg, and he's just dropped it into that hole, into fine leg for a quick two that he turned and touched and went and turned really quickly and ran really, really well between the wickets there. Now I see that they've moved a fine leg down there. Interesting to see that they didn't start with a fine leg. Run out chance, he slips and he gets back into his crease. Good dot for the Hollywood Dolphins here in this period of the game. Oh, and he did the wicket keeper. The wicket keeper was running down to the fine leg region and beat him to the right hand side, but luckily only for 1 run.
Oh, Williams has just snuck that around the corner. It's almost like a sidestep in rugby. He's just sent him the wrong way. Another good over for the Hollywoodbets. They'll be happy with this. No boundary balls. 1s and 2s. They are smiling.
They'll be extremely happy with this. They will definitely be happy with this, especially after the start that Boland had. They were probably staring down the bullet of 200 or close to 200. They were going at 11.1 at one stage of the game. They brought it down to 9.1 with 4 overs to go.
And 2 new men at the crease.
2 new men at the crease, which just makes it a lot more harder for them to get going. Going to create chances for the Hollywood Dolphins here. Get a little dab into point by Williams. Williams' touch game is also really nice. I want to see if Hendricks is also going to keep up that touch game now.
Bit of confusion with the field.
Yeah, there's the hole. That's where the hole is. It's really a vacant area there. And he hit it into that hole for a single. The bowler did well to turn around and obviously go and pick up the ball. Good to see Hendricks identifying where the gaps are.
Unfortunately, that's a no ball.
Do you think that was a front foot no ball, or was it a no ball that the ball went off the wicket?
If I'm honest, I think neither, Braids. I don't know if the viewers can see, but there's a line down the middle of the wicket there. Just the one. There's a line down the middle of the wicket there that, if I'm not mistaken, the ball has to bounce on his side first, and again on the other side of the wicket. That one, I feel, just bounced more into the batter's half, and with these rules, it's a no ball. I could be wrong.
It's tough for us to see from out here. Hendricks just dabs it into fine leg for 1. Hendricks has done a good job here. He's done a very good job. He's gone 5 of 4, where Williams has been 5 of 7. I'm pretty sure Boland's probably going to be looking to get to 180 from this mark. Try push 190, maybe 200. But the boundary's got to come, and the boundary hasn't been coming lately. The boundary has been dried up lately. And it's just been 1s and 2s that Boland has managed to go at. KZN Hollywood Dolphins has been really, really good this back end of the innings.
Quick scamper. That's the end of the over, and Boland to 155 for 4 off the 17. 3 overs to go.
Interesting 3 overs. Are they going to lift the run rate? Are they going to carry on going like how they're carrying on? Oh, that's a hell of a dot for this period of the game. Good dot by Hollywood Dolphins.
This is the first we're seeing of this.
Knocked it down to deep square for 1 run. Good fielding by the Hollywood Dolphins. Knocked it into fine leg for 1 run. Hollywood Dolphins will be happy with these, with only these singles.
Lelo back into the attack at a crucial time. A crucial time, should I say, rather.
Bit of a mix-up there. I must say, Lelo is one of the quicker ones that we've actually seen today. He really gets that ball down there at a really, really rapid pace, which makes it very hard for them to put the ball away. Yet another, run out chance, the non-strike enemy gets in nice and easy. I thought at one stage he was in with a chance with a run out. Either run out or a dot. Another single. I think Hollywood Dolphins will be very happy with how they've gone about their business here. Now all of a sudden, that 190 that I spoke about looks like it's quite a long way away now if they carry on going at this rate. You can hear the captain even encouraging the guys that there's only 2 overs left. They know they're on top. Hollywood Dolphins know that they're on top here and they're in control of this. Can they take this momentum into their batting chase? They're very happy with just the 1. They're even getting through their overs at this present moment. As you see, they're getting the ball back to the fielder very quickly.
Chatter has been up throughout the innings.
Good fielding by the wicketkeeper.
Their chatter has been up throughout the innings. Boys throwing their bodies on the line. Fielders making the yards, running around, covering, cross-covering. Their energy level since ball 1 has been up for the Hollywood Dolphins.
Yet another dot for the Hollywood Dolphins here. Dots at a crucial time in the innings. Even the supporters on the side is clapping for every single dot that they get. It's 1 run for the Boland. They'll be happy with the 1 run. Every run will count now for the Boland, I think. Oh, beautiful work. Beautiful work at the square leg fielder. He managed to probably cut down 2 runs there. Or even a boundary maybe. It's so good to see how they guide each other on the field. Even if from the other team, they guide the batter into the right position.
Chance for 2. They're pushing for it.
Run out chance, and he makes it comfortably.
Now they've got to look for those.
They need more of those now at this present moment.
Boundaries have been elusive, so they've got to look to turn those 1s into 2s, especially going into the final over. From the start they had in that power play, as you said, Brady, they looked at a stage that they were going to get close to 200. Going at 11.1 to the over. It's come right down to 8s now. Brilliant fight from the Hollywoodbets Dolphins to bring it back. They'll be happy with this on a field that we know is tough to defend on. We asked that question. And another beautiful dot. We asked the question of the thought process of electing to bowl first. They'll be happy with how they've squeezed it back.
They'll be certainly happy with how they've obviously squeezed this back. Even in this final over, they'll probably look to not give away that boundary. If they grains at ones, they'll be happy. They'll be very happy. Yet another dot. Not really good for the Boland here. Not really good for the Boland. LBW shouts, and the umpire is giving it not out, and they scamper through for 1 run. Look quite close, that LBW shout.
Yes, indeed, it looked very close from up here. Important thing, it wasn't a boundary.
They only managed to give away 2 runs in this over. Good shot into the points region, good fielding.
It's that man again.
He's been brilliant in that area. Well, I think in all areas around the field he's been brilliant. He hasn't only fielded down there, he's fielded in the cover region, the deep square region, the point region. He's covered the whole ground, that young man. Great shot down the ground for. Could get 2 here. Run out chance, run out chance.
Hey!
Given out, he has given him. Brilliant fielding.
Brilliant fielding from the bowler to chase down his own ball. We spoke about the throws all day, and that this time was on the money. Boland had to look for it. Had to look to push it. Some excellent work from the bowler. Another wicket. Brings the end to Hendricks. At a stage of the end of the innings when they're looking to push on, looking to go into the offensive. A few wickets have held them in their tracks. And with that, that's the end of the innings. Boland finishes on 174 for 5. At a stage, looked like they could have gotten 200, 210. But it's a semi-final. They've got the runs on the board.
That's what it's about. Obviously, runs on the board, 174. And that's the most important thing that matters in a semi-final. The question will be how they obviously go about their business. The Hollywood Dolphins in this run chase. Are they going to take the conservative route in the power play? Are they going to attack the power play? Are they going to knock it around outside the power play? Are they still going to go the aggressive approach outside the power play? It'll be very, very interesting to see how they go about this. It'll be an interesting run chase. And a chase we're looking forward to obviously see after the break. Welcome back here to the JB Marks Oval, where we're going to be following the chase of the Hollywoodbets. Boland innings, 147 for 5 after their 20 overs. My correction, 174 for 5 after 20 overs. It's going to be an interesting chase here in the semi-final. Your thoughts, please, Bunce.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Toss that was won by Hollywoodbets Dolphins, and they elected to bowl. Boland came out guns blazing, Boer shepherding the innings with good contributions from Edric and Camphor. Got to a respectable total of 174 for 5. Runs on the board in a semi-final, vital. But the momentum from the back end of the innings that Hollywoodbets took, and I'm sure they're hoping to take it into their batting innings. Semi-final, Hollywoodbets, Boland.
Come on. The two openers here for the Hollywood Dolphins in this run chase will be Bruce and Sewell. That will begin the Hollywood Dolphins run chase. It'll be interesting to see how they go about their chase. Interesting field placing by the Boland team here. Good start as he just drops it into good field and drops it into the cover sweeper. Pocket for 1 run and he's off the mark. And the run chase is underway.
Yes, Brad, it's very interesting field. I think they maybe picked up a lot of balls that were popped into that square leg pocket of the Boland innings, and they're looking to fill that gap very quickly on. Very early on, rather, should I say. But we're on our way.
It's a good dot shot by Pinar. Good start by Pinar as well. Pinar running in here. Oh, that's a really good stop by the Boland fielder at a Cinnamon on catching position. And they've actually got two of those guys with pads, helmets. Really brave position that. Chance. Knocks it into the cover sweeper for 1 run. Sewell does. Good start by the Boland here in this, as they defend the 174.
Very brave position to be in. If I can just look at our monitors here, it seems he's got a chest pad on as well.
That just shows almost how hard the ball actually is. And for them to be fielding in that position, really brave by them. Down to fine leg. Gonna look to run. Oh, it's a bit of a misfield. And it's gone for 4.
Yes, bit of a misfield down at the fine leg area. First boundary for the Hollywoodbets innings. First over comes to an end and it's 7-4. No loss. Alonso will open up the innings from the other end. Good start from Boland. They'll be happy with that first over.
A very good start by Boland. And that beats him mid wicket. Fielder, and good chance, good run out chance. Good fielding by the Boland there. Only restricted it for 2 runs. That's been knocked into the deep square region there for 2 runs. Good fielding. Great fielding by the Boland. Fielder at cow corner there. Definitely stopped the boundary. The Hollywood Dolphins has really started well here, with them just knocking it around. There's been 1 boundary. Rotational strike has been good. There hasn't been much dots, which is a good start for them so far in this run chase.
Quick single. Yes, just happy with knocking it around. Looking to build their innings, running hard. Looking to set that foundation.
Once again, just knocking it into the hole for 1 run, and I think they're very happy with how they're going about their business, the Hollywood Dolphins. Wickets in hand will be crucial. Wickets in hand will determine how quick they score. Wickets in hand will determine how many boundary counts you're going to look for. But then again, I think the Boland will also be happy with, if they're going at ones and they fielding is good, I think they'll certainly be happy with everything.
Yes, definitely. I'm sure you could have seen from their innings a few wickets. How tough it was for the new batsmen to come in and start scoring freely.
Chance. And that is...
They are celebrating a bit of confusion. I haven't seen the umpire.
Giving him out or anything. A bit of confusion out there in the middle. It did look very, very close there for that run-out chance. Good shot. Convincing shot into the
Pushing
foul
hard.
corner.
Ooh, overthrows.
Overthrows and it's gone for 4. It was a really strong throw from the deep. And that's gone for 6 runs, that. A crucial 6 runs. Just beat the wicketkeeper on the leg side. Just trundled through for 1 run. Good over for the Hollywood Dolphins. After 3 overs, they're 22 without loss. I beg your pardon. 2.3 overs, 22 without loss. Going at a run rate of 8.8, run rate required 8.7. Once again, they just dropped it into the fine leg pocket. The trundles through for 1 run. Rotation of strike has been really good by the Hollywood Dolphins so far.
Yes, it's been very good. You can see they're looking to just build that foundation, that base that they can launch from. A few little mistakes in the Boland fielding. We've seen overthrows, we've seen a misfield. We spoke about how well the Hollywoodbets were in the field. Players looking and willing to put their body on the line.
They're going to look for 2 in this situation. And it's touch and go and they get back easily for 2 runs. I think these 2 batting as we speak now. Bruce and Cameron. And they got a good understanding running between wickets. As you could see there, they hit it into the hole, they touch and they turn around and they ran those 2. Ooh, it looked like a no ball that, unfortunately. Extra run, extra ball.
Had a full go at that.
Dot ball. A rare dot ball that we've seen in these 3 overs now. As you can see, the Boland guys are trying to tell the guys to get into the game. The game that they really need to get into. Or else they might not make that final as we spoke about.
Yes, a lot of chatter, a lot of encouragement from the Boland players. Reverse sweep, and that's run along the carpet, and that will be 4 runs. He's got down nice and low to it, hit that clean, and you can see what that means to the teammates on the side of the field. Great shot.
He's identified where the hole is and he hit that hole. I won't be surprised if he tries it again, and he does. He really does, and it's running away, and yet another boundary for the Hollywood Dolphins. Another reverse sweep. I think the bowler needs to realize that, and that's his strength. So you need to try and cover that hole now. It's another boundary for the Hollywood Dolphins.
This time the other way to long on.
Good fielding. Very good fielding by the Boland at deep point, where they've identified where that's who the Hollywood Dolphins obviously scoring all of their boundaries. They've put a guy there and he has stopped yet another boundary for them.
He hits that shot well, eh? Oh. Great stop from Marks. A short third man, but he smoked that. Another good running from the boys.
Really good running by these two. Really good running by these two. They complement each other really well. They understand each other really well. It's really good to see.
Just the one this time.
After 4 overs, the Hollywood Dolphins are 40 without loss. Hell of a start here in the power play for them. A really good start for them.
This lovely start for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Partnership is at 40 runs. Striking at a run rate of 10 to the over. Similar to what we saw in Boland's innings. Power play was crucial. Boland were going at 11. It's after the power play which counts. Dolphins will be very happy with the start.
Very happy indeed with the start. They've knocked it around. They've run well between wickets. They've manipulated the field. They've complemented each other between the wickets as well, running between the wickets. And there we see the running between the wickets, which is really good. Just knocked it into the hole.
Bowler's wanting a change of the field. Trying to make sure he's get his players in the right areas. We've seen Bruce go down on a few reverse sweeps. Little mix up.
Mix up, chance, and he misses. Overthrows. And that's always going to be the case. We have good runners between the wickets. There might be a little bit of a mix-up, which might bring a bit of a chance. A crucial dot for Boland. The dot that was maybe needed. they need to string up a few of these dots now, just to maybe bring them back in the game. String up a few of these dots. These dots might bring a rash shot that might bring up a dismissal for them. Wow. That is a great shot through the cow corner region for yet another boundary. Bruce is playing a really good knock here. 30 or 15. He has given Hollywood Dolphins a great start.
Yeah, Bruce really showing his class, timing it well. He hasn't looked to force the issue. He can put it through mid-wicket, he can put you through short third man. And again, he looks to put it through the mid-wicket region. A misfield. Back-to-back boundaries.
He's applying the pressure back onto the Boland here. They're applying the pressure with singles, rotational strike. They're applying the pressure with the boundary as well. They've manipulated the field beautifully well today as the Hollywood Dolphins. They've taken the momentum in their bowling into their batting, and they've started really well here. Crucial dot for the Boland. Crucial dot. After 5 overs, Hollywood Dolphins are 51 without loss after 5. Momentum, Dolphins way. What do you think, Bantu?
I would have to agree. You said that we saw that momentum they took from the back end of their bowling innings, and they've just carried it through to their batting. Good energy. We've spoken about their energy levels the whole day. They were like energizer bunnies in the field, and they brought that through to their batting innings, looking to push the ones into twos into threes. Bruce striking it beautifully, not looking to force the issue. If it's in his area, he's going.
Bruce really not looking to force the issue. Not forgetting, Cameron's knock here has been also really good. He's just complimented him, he's just knocked it around, dropped it into holes. Bruce has obviously got the boundary. There we go. Cameron just knocked it into the hole once again for a single. Hands it over to Bruce, and let's just see how Bruce goes about his business.
Cameron definitely just happy to watch the show on the non-strikers end. He says, mate, you're hitting it nicely. Have another go.
It's more like, you're hitting it nicely, mate. You carry on going.
Keep going, son.
No ball. And it's brought to 4. No ball plus 4. I think the spin did the fielder there. Unfortunately, momentum has really switched over to the Dolphin side. And you can actually see it in the body language of the Boland players.
No ball 4. Unfortunately, another misfield from Boland. Crucial in semi-finals. The margins, very crucial in a semi-final contest. You can feel it. Body language, morale, shoulders dropped. Looking for a spark to go their way. We alluded to how well Hollywoodbets fielded. Players willing to throw their bodies on the line. Unfortunately, not just seeing it at the moment from Boland.
Yeah, fielding really letting the Boland team down at the present moment. They're not out of it, but I think they really need to pick it up here.
One wicket changes things. One wicket can change it.
Yeah, fielding really needs to try and change it, Judge. Maybe one good fielding stop. It'll change the momentum of this game. Maybe swing it into the ball until one good stop, one good catch. There we go.
Something
We
like
speak
that.
about something like that.
Still able to scamper through for a single. But yes, definitely Braids. One good catch, one good stop. We saw it at the back end with that quarter ball. Just to lift up the energy levels. You can see them trying. There's a few guys out there trying to rev the boys up. Want to make sure the field is correct. Make sure they got the right men in the right places.
It's again good fielding. Really good fielding by those two Suleiman on fielders under the helmet. They've been good there.
They've been brave there.
Very brave. Oh no. So they just directed the fielder in the wrong position.
Oh, confusion, confusion!
Going no wicket. It's brought a run out. It's brought a run out. A little bit of confusion between the batters. Good fielding by the fielder to get the ball in. He went in the wrong direction, ran after it, picked up the ball, got it into the non-strikers in, and there was a little bit of a confusion between the batters, and it's brought his wicket, unfortunately.
That's the wicket they'd be looking for. That's a little bit of momentum shift they'd be looking for. You can hear them in that huddle. Big shouts. Not too sure where the batters were going there. Bit of a confusion. We've spoken how well they've been between the wickets. Great throw over the stumps. It's brought in the new man. A little bit of a spark that Boland were looking for.
And it's the big wicket of Bruce that's gone, unfortunately. Well played, 39 of 20 balls. He was the threat for this Boland team. And unfortunately, he's lost his wicket. But a very well played. Is it the old saying, one brings two, yeah, Bantu?
One brings two, two brings three. A few dots. Pushing for two again.
Good running, good running, good running. I think running is going to be the answer. Running is definitely going to be the answer for this run chase. And I think the KZN Hollywood Dolphins have identified that. They've probably spoken about it. They've probably said that we've got to run hard because the bad ball will come, and when the bad ball comes, we've got to put it away.
Edric comes into the attack. Played a healthy knock for his side to see them to get to that 175. Beautiful with the bat. Can he bring up a bit of magic with the ball now?
He could be their lucky charm today. He could turn this game around, put it in their favour at this present moment. Hollywood Dolphins are in charge of this run chase. Unfortunately, he starts with a no ball. I watched him in warm up and he was really, really good in the warm up. Oh, that's a good start. It's a play and a miss.
Also, it's another bowler that seems to let it go at a decent pace down there. Just missed everyone. Hard work for the keeper down. Fortunately, we'll run away for a boundary. 4 wides. Not the best start Edrich would have been hoping for. Obviously just looking to settle into his over.
Unfortunately, it comes at a time where they don't need this. They just got a wicket. They probably thought this is our chance and our window back into this game. It hasn't been the best of starts here by Edric, but I'm pretty sure he'll bounce back and close this over off.
Ooh.
Good fielding. Very good fielding. But the fielder had extra cover there. Almost like in a cover catching position. Definitely stopped the boundary or 2 runs there. Good fielding.
We asked if he could be the man to change it. Edrich, little change of approach and he's on the money. You miss our hit, son.
He is definitely the lucky charm today. In with the runs. Now in with the wickets. And in with the big wicket of Cameron. 20 of 17. Boland back in this game.
Exactly what the Boland would be looking for and hoping for. Change of approach from Edrich. And he's able to get on the money. Great knock from Cameron. He looked to knock it around, but unfortunately Edrich comes into it and says, we're not done yet.
The Boland will definitely be thinking they're on top now. It's a good start. It's a good start by Hollywood Dolphins. Good fielding. Good fielding by the Boland. All of a sudden you can just see there's a bit of a lift of energy in the field now. After those 2 wickets that they've got. 2 crucial wickets that they got. Which is the 2 openers. Which obviously just bring 2 new batters to the crease now. Boland will look to string in a few dots now. Another run out. Another run out here. Brilliant work by the wicketkeeper. The batter went on the reverse sweep. He missed it. Left his crease and the wicketkeeper took off the stumps. 3 down all of a sudden. How is this game switched?
You can hear what that means to Boland players. Hedrich again. Lucky charm. 2 quick ones. Bang, bang. Swing of momentum. You can hear it on the sides. You can hear them. One more. They're shouting. A little bit of a spark they needed. 2 wickets within quick succession.
Edric with the lucky charm. It's definitely his day today. I said it earlier, in with the runs, in with the wickets now. In with the wickets, and 2 of those wickets. 2 big wickets for them. How would they pray for another one? They would love another one. Good start, good fielding. Good fielding by the Boland, good running by the Hollywood Dolphins, good cricket all round. It's all happened in this over. He went wide, he went no ball 4, he went wicked. It all was happening in that over, and a good over for the Boland because it's brought 2 wickets for them.
And you can just see already what those 2 quick wickets have done. Chatter. Bit of chatter in the field now. Men are starting to get in close. Body language have changed. Fielders looking hungry. Wanting the ball to come to them.
Healthy dot for the Boland. The Dolphins just knocked it into the cow corner region for a single that they possibly happy with after losing those 3 wickets. Chance. Just went right to the fielder there. Went right to the fielder for 2 runs. Healthy runs. Good shot down the ground. Shot down the ground for 1 run. Boland is jolly. Boland fielders are very jolly. Boland fielders are very live. Energy levels are high. Umpire denying them. Good dots for the Boland here. Bit of a hold up here where the umpire is just explaining to the bowler about why he's called that a no ball. I still think the Hollywood Dolphins will still feel they're still on top here in this run chase. But the Bolands have just managed to just sneak in a few dots here. where there hasn't been much scoring, hasn't been easy as what it was in the beginning. They've dotted it up.
Yes, definitely. I mean, we saw it in the Boland batting innings, how they got off to a flyer. Same thing with the Hollywoodbets Dolphins, off to a flyer. But it's that middle periods of the game, with the dots, a few dots, you can squeeze in a few dots. As you can say, Boland would feel that they're on top. A wicket now swings it into their favour. They know that. One around the corner. They'll be hoping for that one wicket. Tough to find the boundaries with the fielder out after the power play. Edrich back into it.
The golden arm. Reverse sweep. Oh, misfield. Misfield by the boundary, by the fielder down at third man. And it races away for a boundary that comes at a very crucial time for the Hollywood Dolphins. Boundaries have been dried up.
Yeah, I must say I'm more in favour of Edrich coming from this approach around the wicket. I felt that his radar is a bit more on it from this angle. Great shot, gets down low, running hard, pushing for two. Bit of a miscommunication. No harm at the end of it. Gets nice and low for that shot. Into the gaps, run hard. Great fielding on the boundary there. Cutting it down to only two.
Oh, in between the keeper's legs there. Run out chance, run out. And he makes it easy. Easily back for two there. I got a little bit excited. I thought there would have been a run-out chance there.
I also got excited. I was just hoping the throw was a bit more vum on it, but yes.
Shot down the ground. Good fielding by the Boland. Restricts it down to 1 run. Good shot. This game definitely in the balance here. You're not sure whether it's Boland, whether it's the Hollywood Dolphins. A bit of tug and war at the present moment. We don't know which side it's going to bounce onto. Straight to the fielder. Good running. Very good running. I think the fielder will be disappointed in the throw in the way he threw it in. Down the ground. All fielded by the Boland fielder. Only 1 run restricts the Hollywood Dolphins to 1. Good over for the Hollywood Dolphins. I think the Hollywood Dolphins will be happy with the position that they're in now. After 9 overs, 99 for 3. I don't think they'd want to lose another wicket.
Yes.
After this.
Yes, definitely. You spoke about it feels in the balance. You're not too sure which way it's swinging, and you can almost feel like everyone in the stadium just holding their breath, waiting for that little opportunity, waiting for that moment, waiting for that swing of the pendulum. Yes, Hollywoodbets started off well, going at 11 to the over, but Boland would know 1 wicket away. You heard them earlier, 1 wicket away, boys, and they'll know they're back in this.
You see a bowling changer. Hendricks into the attack. Hendricks was decent with the bat as well when he had bat in hand. Let's see if he'll be decent with the ball in hand here.
He has smashed that. He has smoked that. Got himself into a good position to manipulate it behind the wicketkeeper. Finally came around. Unfortunately couldn't get to it. Bowler under pressure.
The batter actually did very well to get the ball down there and past the wicketkeeper. He could have taken the safer route, maybe leave it, could have been wide, or knocked it into deep square for a single. But he played it behind the wicketkeeper to beat the wicketkeeper for 4 runs.
Change in the field.
Is it just me, or as the overs go on and on and on, it seems like the ball gets a lot softer?
Yeah.
He's just smoked that chance. He reverse sweeped and they just popped it into the point region. Yeah, like I said, it just seems as the overs go on, the ball gets a little bit softer.
Yes, definitely. And you can see how, I'm not going to say how boundaries have been hard to come by. We've just seen, I say that while we've just seen one get smoked past the wicketkeeper for 4. But yes, it is, as the ball gets on, as the innings gets on, the ball does get a bit softer. It seems a bit tough to get into those boundary options. We saw it in Boland's innings, how they'll be able to squeeze that runner at Dolphins and limit them to the 1s and the 2s. So this will be a crucial period. Crucial period for Boland. Crucial period for Dolphins. How did they go about it? We've seen them running hard the whole day, the whole inning so far. Just the single.
Good single. Into the car corner region, and it restricts it only down to 1. I think this is going to go down to the wire, this game. This game is definitely going to go down to the wire here, guys. Wides and no balls in this period of the game needs to be restricted now, because that could be very, very costly come the end of this game.
And it's a dot to finish the over. After 10 overs, the Hollywoodbets Dolphins 112 for 10 for loss of 3. Needing 63 runs to win from 60 balls. Hangs in the balance. Boland will know there's one wicket around the corner that can swing it. A little drinks break. A little chat. And stay with us to see the conclusion of this match. Welcome back after the drinks break. Bowling change. Comfort back into the attack. Hollywoodbets needing 63 from 60 balls. Building a healthy partnership here. A partnership of 33. I'll be hoping that these two can see them through.
It's a good dot, good start. Good start by Comfort here. Good shot down the ground. Unfortunately, misfield. And that misfield has obviously brought a boundary, which doesn't come at a at a good time for the Boland. The Boland probably had the conversation of obviously the fielding. We need to be better in our fielding to create another chance, to bring another wicket. Don't think the bowler will be happy with that fielding. Chance beats point fielder. Will it trickle away for the boundary? And yes, it does. So back-to-back boundaries for the Hollywood Dolphins. Boland's still not out of it, but I still feel momentum's just switching towards the Hollywood Dolphins now. Good cricket, just drops it into the hole for 1 run. After he got those 2 boundaries, just drops it down into the hole for 1. If a wicket has to come, it must come very soon. It's got to come very soon for the Boland to stay in this game. If it doesn't, I'm afraid to say that this game has got away from them. It's a healthy dot for the Boland. It's a good dot for them. Look very close to that LBW shot.
Very close from up here. Three dots. 3 dots to end over. You spoke about a wicket needing to come, and it needing to come quite soon and fast, and it just feels that at times when that momentum is shifting in the Boland favour, misfield, London Bridge as they call them, just to swing it back into the Dolphins' favour. I agree that wicket does need to come, but we need to see that hunger and that urgency that we saw from the Dolphins fielders. One away.
Alright, let's sweep into the point region for 1 run. It's a stump, ricochet. Are they going to turn and go in there? Yes, they do. Good awareness by the Hollywood Dolphins here.
Helped around the corner. Just the one.
It's a good dot.
You can see from the field, everyone close, everyone understands a dot, singles. That's what they need to get themselves back in the game. Great stop. It's another dot, semi-final feel, just to build a bit of pressure. A few dots here, a few good overs. Everyone's in close, eager.
Surely that is not out.
It's a
Surely
bit of
that is.
bit of confusion.
I'm not gonna lie, Pino is not letting this go slowly. He is definitely letting it go at a healthy pace here.
Big shout, big shout.
Not out.
Good over from Pino comes to an end. Healthy over. 4 dots in it. That's what they'll be looking for. Spoke about the fielders being in close. Singles, trying to build a bit of that pressure to hopefully force a rash shot from the batters.
A shot that's gonna bring 4 or 5 or 6 wickets down. I sense something's gonna happen here. I sense there's gonna be a swing in this game. I've just got a little bit of a feeling here.
You know who they need to give the ball to? Edrich. Mr. Lucky Charm. Get him back in there.
I think the Bolands will be happy with this single. In the sense that they could knock one over here. You can definitely knock over Nyaka, they can sense. They will not be happy with that single. They definitely won't be happy with that single. They could have definitely strung up a few dots to Nyaka, yeah. Game's still in the balance here, Buns. Game's still definitely in the balance here.
Running hard. Safely through in the end. Give the ball to Edrich. Get him in there, the golden arm.
Healthy shot. He has helped it on for a boundary and a boundary at a very, very important time in this game. At a very, very important time in this game, Bantu. I still feel it's still in the balance and something's gonna swing. Something will swing. Good dot. I still feel Boland knows that they're just 2 wickets away here. They're really 2 wickets away here only. Are they going to bring on the golden arm? We don't see the golden arm. Brought the message on, and I wonder what that message is. What do you think that message is, Bantu?
Take it deep. 38 needed from 42. Take it deep. But it's a semi-final, different pressures come into the game. Few dots, all of a sudden you feel like you got to go. You say about that Boland feeling that there's 1 wicket away here. 1 wicket away to open up a side, to open up an end. Into the ball, into the attack. Shot, hit hard. And finds the boundary. Took on that first ball. Low to the ground with it. Clean striking. Maybe the message wasn't to rotate, take it deep.
Probably not by that shot. Pino's not slow. I think the batter knows that he's not slow. He's just going to help him on with the pace. Just help it onto the boundary. They could get 2 here. Possibility of 2.
Mix up. Oh, he slipped up.
He slipped. Unlucky. Unlucky. Good running between the wickets by the Hollywood Dolphins though. Good fielding, really good fielding. Really good fielding. This game's not over here, Bantu. I'm telling you right now, this game's not over. There's still a big twist in this game. RBW shout. There's sneaker run through there. Pinar is definitely not running in slowly, yeah. Pinar is charging in here. Good shot down the ground. Shot down the ground for 1 run.
No, you're right, Braids. He's definitely is charging in here. Trying to be the man that brings that wicket we're speaking about for the Boland side. Trying to be the man that changes the game. Final ball of the over. Pino. Doesn't have to bowl that again.
Does this extra ball bring a wicket? Does this extra ball bring a boundary?
It's a no ball.
It's a no ball. This is not needed now at this time of the game. This is not needed now. Another no ball. Healthy signal. Good single. Good single for the Hollywood Dolphins. And I'm afraid to say, Hollywood Dolphins are in charge here. But I still think there's going to be one more switch here.
Next time.
And guess who's into the attack here? It's your boy.
I've called for him. And he's in now. The golden arm, Edrich. 24 needed from 36 balls. Can he change Boland's fortunes? Can he change Boland's hopes? The golden arm.
There is going to be a switch in this game. It's going to be in this over. Good fielding. Good fielding by the Boland there. He's got his one leg out there to stop that ball. Into the hole, into the cow corner hole. And there's Skittle back for 2 runs there. Running really well there. Hollywood Dolphins. Something's got to give us here. Something's got to give us 1 year bunts. There is going to be a change. It's got to be a change right now. There's going to be a switch of momentum. There's got to be a switch of momentum in this over. I'm afraid to say it's all dead and buried. Good shot down the ground. Good running by these
They're coming back for 2.
Really, really good running by these 2.
I think that's been the story of the day for the Hollywoodbets. From the warm-ups, you alluded to their energy levels. You saw them carry that into the fielding. And now it's the batting. Running hard from ball 1.
They've really, really run well, these 2. And not just these 2. It started off with the opening pair that ran extremely, extremely hard. And that's 50 up for Bruce. That was really well played by him. He's coming to the crease and he's played a brilliant knock for those 50 runs. And I won't say guide, but almost guide the Hollywood Dolphins home to the winning victory. He's played a beautiful knock for his 50 runs. Extras are killing the Boland. Extras are really killing the Boland now at the present moment. It's another wide ball. Edric needs to just concentrate, just slow it down a little bit. And that just missed the leg stump. Almost got bowler on his legs there. I must say the Boland's energy levels are still being higher until the end. They still sense that they're still in this game. Do they still believe or don't they believe anymore?
They definitely do. It's a semi-final. It's not over till it's over. They know 1 wicket can change things. 1 wicket can change their fortune. Is it a change in the keeper?
Yep, looks like it's a change in keeper. Change of bowlers as well. Brought into the attack now. Probably the last throw of the dice here for them. Try and knock 1 or 2 over here. Might need more than 1 or 2. Good shot down the ground. Good shot down the ground. Good fielding, very good fielding. Stop the boundary. They got through for 3 runs there. Let's talk about Bruce's innings here. How good was he being today?
No, it definitely is. He's anchored the innings. A crucial time when they went bang bang early on. He's coming. Played a healthy hand, a mature knock. Settled the ships. You talk about Bruce. What about Naki on the other end?
Yeah, he's
32 of 33.
He's completed him very well actually.
Partnership of 86.
And a very, very good 86 as well. OBW shout, but I think there was a little bit of bat in there. I'm afraid to say now, I think this run chase now is obviously gone the Hollywood Dolphins way now. We should be very comfortable with this chase.
End of the over. 168 for 3 after 16. Hollywoodbets Dolphin just needing the 7. With 4 overs remaining. You can see the guys getting ready on the side of the field. Correction, Tebomo. He's played a healthy innings. He's 54 not out. With Naki on the other end of 32. They've played an innings that looks like they've guided their team into a final. It has guided their team to win the semi-final against the Boland. 7 of 24. You think they comfortably home?
So I think Boland's in with a chance here.
Never know.
You never know.
You never know with cricket.
I definitely think they should bring maybe one more guy up here just to create something. Creates a little bit of a chance. Good shot into the hole there for 2. I think this chase will be a chase of we'll just knock it around. We'll just knock these 5 runs. It's 5 runs down. And they'll go to a comprehensive win here. And that is smoked to the boundary for another boundary. And just brings it down to 1 run here for the Hollywood Dolphins. This has been a really clinical knock. Been a really clinical run chase as well, which has been matured, balanced, and a reverse sweep down to the boundary for 4 runs, and that is a victory for the Hollywood Dolphins. They knocked these runs down in the 16th over, 178 for 3 after 16.3 overs. Really consequential win and a dominant run chase, and a run chase that sees them into a final.
Clinical run chase. A partnership that ends on 99. Tembombo 64, not out. Supported by a supporting role of Nake, who is 32 off 36. Mature. Clinical. Great win for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins.
As we go through the scorecard of today, it's Boland put on a score of 174 for 5 after their 20. Edric 42, Kemper 40, Boer 26, Hendricks 22. And then the Hollywood Dolphins chasing it down with only 3 wickets down. Pick of the bowlers, Edric 2 for 37 there, but unfortunately Boland too unlucky not to defend that score. But credit must go to the Hollywood Dolphins for putting up this, chasing down the runs and doing it very clinically.